welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here is the most amazing news. Yes, a drone strike carried out by the US military this month in northwest Syria killed a 56-year-old father of 10 out of grazing his sheep. His relatives have told CNN hours after US Central Command said a civilian may have been killed in the operation. The strike, carried out on May 3rd in northwest Syria, targeted a senior Al-Qaeda leader, Central Command said in a tweet announcing the operation that today. The combatant command, which oversees operation in the Middle East and the surrounding region, said it would provide more information as operational details became available. Officials boasted about the success of the operation, confident that the strike had achieved its mission even though it was difficult to positively identify the target of the strike. Since the US has no military footprint in northwest Syria and area still recovering from the effects of a devastating earthquake, there were no reports of any other casualties of the drone strike. In the 2 weeks that have passed since the operation, Central Command has not released any more information about the intended target. CENTCOM has been made aware of allegations that the strike may have resulted in a civilian casualty and is investigating to see where the strike may have unintentionally resulted in harm to civilians. Central Command spokesperson Michael Lohorn said in a statement. The Washington Post first reported that the US military is investigating whether a civilian was killed in the strike. Relatives of a man who was killed in a lone strike on the same day in the same area have since come forward with their version of events, saying he was a family man with no links to militancy. Lotfi Hassan Masto was herding his sheep in the village of Kwarkongia in Idlib province the morning of Wednesday, May 3rd, when his brother said he heard blasts and rushed to the side. When we went over the mountain, we saw Lotfi dead with 6 of his sheep, his older brother Muhammad Mesto told CNN on Friday. Minutes after receiving the location on the and also their local emergency number, the Syrian Civil Defense, also known as the White Helmets, said they arrived at the location. The team noticed only one crater caused by the missile, which was next to the man's body. The Syrian Civil Defense said in statement to CNN on Friday, also confirming that the man had been grazing his sheep. When the team arrived, his wife, neighbors and other people were at the location, the group added. A video provided to CNN by the Syrian Civil Defense showed the moments the team arrived on site. A woman could be heard crying as a young man hugged the man's body lying motionless on the ground. 3 men pulled the young man away as another covered the body on the ground with a place and piece of cloth. He is a matriarch, God willing, an unknown voice said in the video. The Syrian Civil Defense then transferred the body to a local medical facility. Lotfi, who had 10 children, including a 5-year-old, never left his village during the Syrian uprisings and did not support any political faction, his mother said. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.